Hi YouTube, it's me again, Darius, as usual. As you can currently see, I am still in the same room where I was when I made my last video, just less than 5 minutes ago. Whew. Basement of Grammy's house. My room is over there. It's blue and bright and has mountains on the walls that I don't like, but I kept there because I was lazy. I, again, don't want to go to bed, so I've decided to stay up and make a small, knowing me, probably a long video discussing a kind of, I don't want to say personal issue, because that just makes it sound really creepy. It's like one of those stories where it starts out as one time at band camp. You know nothing good can come of a story like this at all. There's just no way. Anyway, I want to discuss sexuality and gender identity because I have been having a lot of issues with this lately. Before I knew that I was trans, I had been identifying as being a lesbian. Before that, I said that I was a straight girl because I knew no better. Anyway, I was 17 when I said that I was a lesbian. My family was not at all surprised, and most of them said, I always knew. I had no idea how they knew because I had just figured this out 2 weeks ago, so why is my family telling me that they knew 5 years ago? Really, if they knew, they should have told me and let me know. It would have saved me a hell of a lot of grief. I missed the fucking memo, I swear. Anyway, so that was no surprise for people when I said that. And then, when I came out as trans, everyone was really confused. Well, if you like girls, why don't you just say you're a lesbian? Why are you saying that you should be a boy instead? And other people wondered, well, if you're a boy now, does that mean you're gay now? And I really think it's funny that so many people seem to think the way that you view yourself and your gender identity translates into who you like. Who you like and how you think of yourself has nothing to do with each other. Really, it's kind of sad, actually. And as a heterosexual trans guy, I've realized that straight tranny guys are kind of rare. We are kind of a minority within a minority within a minority, in the sense that most trans guys I've ever met or have heard about have been gay, which I don't mind at all. You know, I identify as primarily heterosexual, but frankly, there are some guys I'm attracted to. I refuse to call myself bi for reasons I don't understand myself. I don't believe anyone can really be completely straight or completely gay and not ever have a thought about swinging the other way once in a while. That's just my own personal opinion. Please disregard it if you don't like it, and don't give me shit about it, okay? Thank you. Where was I? I don't really know. Guess what? I'm in nothing but my boxers. I don't have pants on. But, so yeah, I don't think that they have anything to do with one another, but a lot of people do seem to think this, and, with the minority thing, like I said, I don't see a lot of straight tranny boys, which is kind of sad, because I'll tell someone I'm trans and I'm straight, and they'll just kind of stare at me like, that straight tranny guys exist? Are you serious? You know, and again, a lot of people don't seem to realize that females to males exist. Most of the time when I tell people I'm a tranny, they think, oh, you're becoming a girl, and I just, no. They're like, then do you mean that you have both parts? And, no. I don't think a lot of people realize that females to males exist. We're alive, we function, we're around, and you probably know some of us and have no idea that you know us. You know, and then just the fact that we're LGBT, people still kind of, if you live in the state where I live, Mormon capital USA, then you know that straight people are kind of still spat on heavily in my neighborhood, and we're kind of viewed as being absolutely crazy. Really, though, again, just don't let people dictate who you like and who you think you like and who you are, because it really sucks, guys and gals. You know, I usually talk specifically to my other fellow FTMs, but this goes for everyone. My beloved MTFs, which I love very much, by the way. I love the lovely ladies. They're sweet and wonderful, and I like to hug them because they're fun. And, you know, to cisgendered people too, because no one should be limited to who they should like based on what society says. If you like girls, like girls. If you like guys, like guys. If you like both, hey, mess around with two of them. That's why you have two hands. But, you know, and if you're a fucking weirdo like me and you really only like males or females of one ethnicity or ethnic background, or how, I don't want to be politically correct, a race, go ahead and like that too. You know, just do what you want, and if you don't fit into a particular label, make your own. I specifically like to say that I am a Japanamale sexual, because guess what? I like women of all races, but I like males of usually Asian descent. Lately that's been usually Japanese descent specifically, because I'm a picky snob. But, and I hate to sound kind of reverse racist, but I'm sorry that the Japanese guys just really do it for me. Lately, the Korean guys have really been doing it for me too. I don't know what it is, whether it's just the stereotypes or not, but pretty fine. Unfortunately, I looked up the statistics, and less than 2% of my entire state are of Asian descent, which kind of majorly sucks monkey balls. On the other side, the sister city of my city happens to be a city in Japan, so that kind of totally stokes me out, because when there was that big crisis over in Japan not long ago, for which I feel absolutely horrible about, we had a lot of Japanese transfers, and that was kind of cool, because they were just everywhere, and I was constantly drooling. There was just a trail of drool following me everywhere I went. Wow, this is kind of off topic. I should make a script next time. I don't think that'll happen, because I'm really bad at actually doing things that I say I'm gonna do. Like saying that I'm going to end my video, which I've been trying to do for like the past 2 minutes, 3 minutes now. And just to say it, because I can, the current musical artist is one of my other favorite Japanese bands. I love them. They're not together anymore. I really miss Asagi because he's beautiful and fantastic. And before I hit my 10-minute mark here, I'm going to mention that soon I'm getting this monstrosity cut off. I'm pretty excited because look at it. It's like huge and weird. And I used to have what I lovingly called a mullet hawk, because my mohawk thingy right here went all the way down the back of my head, and it was like halfway down my back, and it was really sexy. I kind of miss it. But now it's just kind of a mess, and it just kind of goes everywhere at once. But I'm having a friend at work, a dear friend at work, cut my hair for me because I'm sick of being mistaken for a girl. And I've also decided that I'm going to start coming out to my coworkers very slowly. I'm going to pick that apart one at a time and not tell all of them at once, because that's kind of scary and intimidating. Oh my god, burp. Ooh, Cajun shrimp burp. Gross. See these scars? I got those from a blind kitty. That one and that one. The blind kitty's gone now. It was very cute. And Luana, dearest Lulabelle, has named a kitty Annette Funicelli, and that is the best name ever. I want that kitty because it's orange and I have a fetish for orange kitties. But I can't because my grandma doesn't want any more kitties. So 10 minutes now didn't really cover my subject. I'm going to go now, and if I don't manage to make another video in the next 20 minutes, hopefully go to bed. So I wish you all a fond farewell and a good night. No bed bugs, because, ooh, those are gross. Those are really gross. And I hope that you are better off than me and have more in your fridge than grape jelly and soy sauce, because that's all I've got. And a bottle of olive oil on the table, but please don't ask me what I use that for. Good night.